Hello, I am the creator of Gypsy Roots, and I'm here to show you guys a tutorial on a bug bite clay. And this is for after you already had a bug bite. So this is when your bug bite is red, itchy, and irritated. It works for spider bites, for mosquitoes, all kinds of insects. Basically any type of bite where you want to draw out any type of venom or like mosquitoes or anything like that. Something goes into your skin, you want to get it out. And so this also works for dogs. This is great for rashes for them, any type of skin issues, also bug bites on your animals. It's safe for the whole family, so if you have a 1-year-old and they get a bug bite, you can definitely use this for that. Yeah, so let's get started. So first ingredient is volcanic ash clay. And this is what the clay looks like. And this is how I get it in the bag. I buy mine from Brimbleberry, but you can get it anywhere. You can get it at an herbal store, an apothecary. You can get it online. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it. Brimbleberry is just the soap making company that I use for all my organic soaps. So it was a little bit cheaper. I got it off there. I was already ordering stuff, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. And then the second ingredient is water. This is a 1/2 cup of water. I don't know if I can show you without spilling it. And then also some tea tree oil just to help disinfect. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and also you're going to want a jar. This is just a jar that I washed and reuse. I love reusing jars that I get, but you can use anything. You can use a mason jar, one of the small ones. That's normally my go-to, but I had this one, so that's what I'm using today. So first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your volcanic ash clay, and we're going to take a few scoops. I'm going to take about 2 good scoops of this, see? Put that in there. And then I'm going to slowly add in some water to get the right consistency. And I'm just going to mix it. This clay will get really hard if there's not enough water. And if you do jar it up and it dries out a little bit, you just add a little bit more water and it will just cake right up, get back to its natural clay form. You see in here, I'm just kind of mixing it. I'm just going to smush it in there, really get the water into the volcanic ash clay so it mixes nicely. Now, volcanic ash clay is great for multi-purposes, all kinds of good stuff. I use it in my deep clean soap. I use it in deodorant. I use it in toothpaste. There's so many things that you can really do with this. And it's like I said, you can use it for your animals if they have bug bites or skin rashes. Some dogs, they get skin rashes and they bite off all the hair on a certain spot, and this is totally safe to just slab on there. Even if they lick it off, it's not going to hurt them. If anything, it'll just help them. Some people actually put it inside their dog's food for skin rashes and irritations and just for overall health. Obviously, not too much. The dog probably won't like the taste. But don't be worried if they lick it off or anything like that. It's definitely not going to hurt them. So now that we have this all mixed really nicely, I'm going to wipe off my finger from getting that off the spoon. And then I'm going to take my tea tree oil and I'm going to apply a good amount. I'm going to say I put about 7 or 8 drops just because I'm making this for not just this time use. I'm going to save this. So I want to put a little extra in there because I'm not, if it's one-time use, which I normally do make like on the fly, say someone has a bug bite and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so irritated, itchy, I'll just take a tiny bowl like this, put about half of what's in there right now. I don't know if you could see, it's kind of powdery. Put about half of what's in that right now, maybe like a teaspoon, and I'll just mix that with some water, and that way that'll just give them a good one-time application. See, I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this. But yeah, and honestly, it's really easy to make. It's fast. Like I said, I normally do mine on the fly if someone has a bug bite or something like that. I'm just gonna mix this a little more, and then we're gonna put it in our jar, and I'll even apply some. I don't have a bug bite right now, but I'll apply some just so that way you see what it looks like when you apply it. It is gonna be a little cakey. You definitely want to get a nice thick layer on there, because it'll just stay on there and it'll dry, and then either it'll flake off or you could pick it off and then reapply later. But I've only had to apply maybe once or twice, and then the bug bite is completely taken care of. Like, it's not red, itchy anymore. Maybe there's like a little scab, depending what kind of bug bite it is. So, oh, it smells so good. It smells like tea tree oil. So here's my little jar, and honestly, I don't even remember what this was for, but I'll just use this one. And so this is what your stuff's gonna look like. It's like in a little ball, which is fine. It's clay, so don't be too picky on it. We're just gonna stick that in there. There we go. Just gonna pop that in. I'm using my fingers today. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, this is just a little tutorial in personal care, so I'm not being too careful. I'm not going to sell this or give it to someone else or anything, so I hope you guys don't mind me using my fingers. But yeah, so there it is, and now it's all packed in there. It's like a gray-brown color, but this stuff works wonders, seriously. So what you do is you just take a little piece like that, and say I had a bug bite right here. You just kind of dab it on there, and you want to make sure that the clay fully covers the bug bite. So, like I said, you know, definitely don't be afraid to glob it on there, and then just smooth it out. It's not gonna like fall off, or it's not really sticky. It's just like a little clay. And I'll put this on my kids. So I have toddlers, so I'll put this on them and just let them run around. And normally, you know, it'll stay on there until it dries. You just kind of smooth out the edges. But you just put it on there, and you want to make sure it has like a nice big glob right where the bug bite is. So yeah, and you just leave it on there until it dries, kind of like henna. Leave it on until it dries. It may flake off, it may not. It may stay on there until your next shower, whatever. It's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's just doing more good. Anyway, yeah, so this is my bug bite clay for when you already have a bug bite. I hope it really helps some people. Do you remember you can also use this for your dogs? I'm not too sure about cats, but I do know from living up in Humboldt on my native reservation that, you know, it definitely works for dog skin, and you can put it, you know, if they have an irritated, even open wound. I mean, obviously, if it's totally raw, you might want to wait a little bit, but even if it's a little raw and it's bleeding a little bit and it's all irritated, and you just know that, you know, obviously your dog's going to keep itching at it, you can definitely put some of this on. And if they do eat it, don't worry. Like I said, some people even put it in their dog food to help their skin and their hair. So it's completely safe. This is volcanic ash clay, and so it's all organic, all natural. Its regular name is, okay, I call it bentonite, but that's obviously not how you pronounce it. I've been corrected once or twice, but that is the name right there. And you can look it up. I mean, this stuff is in, you know, the Indian clay or the Mexican clay that you buy for face and stuff like that. So it's very useful, multi-purpose, but for bug bites, it's the best thing. It definitely, like I said, clears up a lot of irritation, and it'll draw out any type of impurities. So it'll draw out any type of venom, any type of, like, when you get spider bites, there's always something in there. This will take it right out. So whether it's like, you know, those really nasty spiders, sometimes I don't even know what they are, but they're just like wolf spiders, any kind of things like that, any type of big spiders that have a really nasty bite, this will definitely help. Even black widows, I mean, I would definitely try this first before I went to a doctor or I went to the hospital. But yeah, so this is all natural remedy. I hope you guys like it. I'm just going to take this off because I don't have a bug bite. But it's an all natural remedy. It's great. You can also use this, like I said, for almost anything. For your dogs, for your kids, for your husband, for yourself, for your friends, for your family. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video.